Thank you. Thank you for coming out. This is great. So I am old. I'm in the autumn of my years. It is, because my foliage is starting to change color.
No, no.
If you know what I mean.
Oh, we know.
I'm at this age where if I were on a sinking ship and there weren't enough lifeboats to go around, right? And I was getting the last seat on the last boat, and just as I was about to climb on board, this young girl comes up, give me the sad face, you know, like I'm supposed to change places with her. Seriously, I'm supposed to say something noble, like, you know, dear, I've had a good life. You take my seat on the lifeboat. I didn't get to be this old by giving up my seat on a lifeboat. You're gonna have to learn to live with disappointment. At least for a couple of more minutes, you know. So in addition to being old, I'm fat, single, and broke. My 401k, I got enough in there for about a month and a half of Netflix. I'm a complete and utter physical wreck. You know, my primary care doctor is a paleontologist. I don't work out because I got the really bad arthritis. Not like my cousin. My cousin's 70 years old. She ran a marathon at 70, 26 and a half miles. I know! Making me look bad. I smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day. I jog a block and a half. I'm starting to see dead relatives the end of the street going. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
She's got them smiling and on their feet.
Thank you. You're gonna make me cry. Thank you so much.
Julia, from one comic to another, I'm going to have Howie tell you what he thought.
You are a joy. You have so much to offer. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why did you start so late in life?
I was 28 when I started, and I did it for 20 years, and then I took 11 years off. I became a teacher, and there was other issues. Do you want to know what they were?
I would like.
Well, for the first 28 years of my life, I was known as Rick Scotti.
Oh, no way.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So this is big for me. Yeah.
Well, you know, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman, you're human. And you're funny.
Thank you.
And you're talented.
Thank you.
And you're brave. And I'm so glad we got to see you. Do you ever do stand-up about
About the thing?
the thing?
I'm transgender, for those of you who didn't know. Thank you. I do talk about it sometimes. Sometimes I don't. It's not all of who I am. It's part of who I am, you know.
Right.
I grew up in a town, Fairview, New Jersey, blue collar, very low income, a lot of immigrants in my town. Very macho Italian neighborhood, you know, you had to prove yourself. I was born a boy. My birth name was Richard. I really had no idea how to be a boy. I became a really good actor. And a lot of times I got by making people laugh. I harbored this secret dream to be a comic, so I decided, all right, it's now or never. And so I went for it.
What was that? I got hair growing out of my nose? What the hell is that all about?
After 20 years of doing stand-up, I finally decided to just give it up. I felt like it was just never gonna happen for me. For most of my adult life, there was just sort of this emptiness inside of me. I felt like I couldn't be who I was. There were just instinctive things that I wanted to do in life that were decidedly female. When I finally understood what the issue was, it was like, bing, 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 bing. It was like a pinball machine. All the lights and bells and whistles started going off, and I went, yeah. And that emptiness inside, all of a sudden there was light there where there wasn't before. So after 11 years of being away, I decided to get back up on stage.
Come on, clap for crying out loud.
Oh, my comedy, when I came back, had this honesty about it. It was like explosive. And audiences began to respond to it in ways I had never seen in my previous incarnation. This is unquestionably the biggest performance of my career.
You are funny, you deliver, you're real. I love you.
I did too.
So now